Well, that's unfortunate. As soon as I get the glitch, it's basically a freebie. There's a lot of people that run on GBA emulator. I used to run on GBA myself using a Game Boy player. Technically, the GBA is faster. I like the Wii U better just because of the Pro Controller myself. Unplugged my laptop too. Dang. But yeah, a lot of people where they run on emulator, they run on a GBA emulator technically. I think VB ended up saying that like we use, I think, 1 frame slower on screen transitions. So anytime you transition a room, essentially you're losing a frame. Yeah, I'm not killing him. The only other one that I know of that runs on a Wii U is VB. And to be honest, for the longest time, me running on the Game Boy player, I was actually the only runner that ran on a console. Before VB started running, I remember actually Glim was discussing it with me. He's like, man, he's like, we now need to see if we need to account for emulator inaccuracies. He's like, because you're the first person that's actually running it on console. Sure, don't know where my spear went. Free cloth tunic. Yeah, the zips off the enemies like that are kind of your most basic of zips. Stop moving. Okay, thank you. Seriously, I got a suit of armor? You want to talk about doing speed strats in casual games and where they can be a benefit. Symphony of the Night, learning the death skip and getting to keep all of Alucard's wicked gear right at the start of the game. That's a very clutch speed strat to learn for a casual player because you're set up right from the start. Well, debug mode is activated through the shop glitch. So, not yet, but it's not even debug mode that is making me split this off, because I'm allowing debug mode in 100% right now. I don't see any reason to take it out, although that's what's causing me to have to redo all of the soul manipulations. But NSR stands for no source requirement. So essentially what I'm going to do, or attempt to do, is there's a way that you can set up the values and do kind of like a debug memory corruption, and it ends up giving you one of every item and one of every soul. So right now my time for getting all of the souls technically is less than 10 minutes because it's the second split on this category. But even when we activate the other debug glitch, it's a glitched version of the debug mode, so it doesn't behave exactly as it should, but you can still kind of get it to do things that you want it to do. Death skip's hard at first until you realize where you need to be aligned with, and then it becomes a lot easier. Once you have a visual cue, you're pretty much good to go. I feel like I messed up the ups. Okay. All right. We're off. All right, now if I don't miss a room, this is completely and 100% free. This is also the only way to end up getting the skull key. The skull key was removed from the game and not included, but apparently there's a whole concept of locked doors that you would open with the skull key. Hey, hey. Oh, Matt, I don't think you know about this trick as of yet. Probably not this one specifically, but I don't know if you also know about the debug mode that was found. Oops. Oops. Okay, so Error found a way to basically set up a memory corruption where you end up legitimately getting one of every item and one of every soul. So through that kind of debug, it was able to be broken further. So I've had to section it off from 100% in other aspects. Make sure I didn't miss a room. So I sectioned it off for that exact reason, though, because I didn't want it to affect the other category. I put in a rule for the existing 100% category, which states that you need to obtain the souls from the natural source that you would normally obtain them from. But yes, essentially this category basically ends up being how fast can you rip around the map after successfully doing that glitch. Which I have not fine-tuned at all. I'm just using my other 100% route and seeing how fast I can do it at this point. Everyone in the Discord was kind of in clear agreement that it needed to be sectioned off, just mainly on the basis that it's a completely different beast than trying to manipulate all of the souls and actually doing it that way. Exactly. It's not the same. Now, on that front, there is another runner who picked up and tried 100% today, and he missed a couple rooms and he missed one soul. But I'm excited because he's been putting in practice the last couple days now. So soon I could have another name on the leaderboard for 100%. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab that just because I don't technically have a lot of potions. I could have bought some potions, but didn't. Anything that helps me justify moving it out of the miscellaneous categories. Exactly, right? Step by step, it's definitely seeing growth, which is nice. Oops. That's what I wanted. At least I didn't forget the 2. I've already hit the 3 rooms I forgot last time. Ooh. It's like, oh yeah, cutscene. Had to remember where I was going for a second. It's like, where am I going? Headhunter's my next split, which means I go up the big golem way. I love taking out all the extra things with the red Minotaur soul just because I can. Oh, and there goes my laptop. Kind of expected to happen. I forgot to plug it in. Alright, I apologize. The rest of this run is going to be done without me being able to see chat. Make sure I touched on everything. Don't need experience. Literally just killing extra enemies for fun and something to do along the way. Figured that was going to be my best chance to plug in the laptop. Sorry guys, I might be able to get chat and everything back up and running in one moment. Aha. Alright. I can see chat again. Curious. This is 512, okay. It's like, how much is this gonna do against Final Guard? Trying to make sure I touch on every section because I don't want to miss like I did last time. Oops. Yes, Black Panther's what I wanted. It's like, menu please. Actually, I know where I'm going has lots of spikes, so I might as well heal now. In terms of this category, sub 50 minutes should be free. The 54 was the first run yesterday, and I had to go back twice for 2 separate rooms that I missed. This is more so just me feeding my curiosity of how fast this category would be. The other 100% category where I actually collect the souls and manipulate them is down to an hour 17 and change. Oops, that's not good. Oh. Whoop. Get up there. Well, I'm basically calling this 100% all souls, no source requirement, because I just use a glitch at the very start to give myself one of every soul and one of every item. But in the actual 100% category that I've been running and doing for a while, you actually manipulate all of the souls and gain them from the enemies, opposed to just glitching at one shop, or like one menu. Essentially, this just turns into glitch out the shop and then rip around the map as fast as you possibly can using Black Panther, which is fun, so might as well at least see how fast it kind of ends up being. But I'm pushing the actual 100% category for sub 115 right now. Still, progress. It's coming along nicely. Been bitten enough times by missing a map section here, so I'm gonna play it safe. I could have slashed him, but I figured why not use the axe because I could. One D shot with the 50-bit cheer. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. Got everything. 50 bits for all the speed. I'm excited though. There's been talk of other runners participating in 100%, which is nice. I know there's one other runner who got his feet wet today and tried his first run, and although there was like 2 rooms missed and 1 soul missed, it wasn't bad. It was just under 3 hours. Definitely not bad for a first attempt. And there's been a couple other people in the Discord talking about trying it, so hopefully, very shortly, we're going to have a couple other names on that leaderboard. Make sure I registered that room. I think after I revise more soul manipulations, my next step is going to be really kind of fine-tuning my movement in terms of where I actually need to touch on a room for it to register that I've been there, and trimming out all of the extra little pieces. Look, a second claim. Wait a minute, why am I doing it this way? I gotta remember what I remembered last time. I was like, wait, when I come to this room, I should be doing this instead. Because it avoids me having to backtrack. I gotta remember that. actually. No, I haven't touched on it. I was gonna zip and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I actually need to touch on some rooms along this section, so I can't zip. So what have showed up about there? I'm always one too early there. Just because I can, I'm gonna start throwing some axes around. Unlimited MP is a great thing to have. Figured out a new way to get to chaos as well, because last time I just, A, I missed a room and I had to double back, but B, I had a plan for kind of just running out that section of the chaos area until I got to where you would zip through the wall to get right to chaos. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, if I go back through Julia's room, although I would have to zip out of the wall again that way, I could zip to where death is, and then do the zip right to the chaos area there. I don't know how much faster it would be technically, but it feels like it would be faster. Oh, you would, imp. Oh, we got the map. Although technically I already have the map because everything's in my inventory anyways. Okay, fingers crossed. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the luck. Awesome. Didn't even miss a room. Okay. Please? Shouldn't be this difficult. Not gonna be bad. Probably gonna save about 8 minutes. It's gonna be a 46 something, I believe. Maybe high 45. Oh, high 45. There you go. So yeah, that's what 100% looks like with no source requirement and without any real routing. Alright, I'm gonna get up and grab myself a drink, and then we're gonna switch over to the other actual 100% category, because I just wanted to rip through this again for fun. I knew I had so much time to save with the missed rooms. Just kind of wanted a better idea of where it would put the time. So, I'll be right back, and we'll give that a go.